Hi, it's John Mayfield, the Business Tech Guy, with your 2-minute tech tip. Today I want to do part 3 of using Snagit. It's from TechSmith.com. They have some great products at TechSmith. I use Snagit almost every day as a real estate professional. I use Camtasia. In fact, I'm using Camtasia to actually film this 2-minute tech tip. I've also used Jing, and they just have some amazing products. But Snagit is a product you need to really consider. It's not very expensive, but it allows you to take video or still captures from your desktop computer or your laptop computer, your monitor, and so much more. Now, we've been taking some photographs using Snagit, or we could say snagging images from the computer screen, and I've been using this lake screen view right here of a property I have listed. And again, to recap, when Snagit started, you will have a little floating palette here. I can move this palette around anywhere I want to on the side, but normally it defaults right around in here. I have the gear icon where I can make some changes and some shortcuts. If I want to assign shortcuts, I can naturally go into my preferences, and I can quit Snagit and just close it by selecting quit. I also have another feature here where I can have some additional options with using Snagit, and I can also open the Snagit editor where I can begin to edit on previous projects that I've been working on. Let's select the red button, which will open Snagit, and it brings up this ability, or these, some folks like to refer to this feature as crosshairs. It's the ability for you to select the area of the computer screen that you want to snag or capture. For example, I'm going to put my mouse right here in the corner, and while holding down the left, or the, pardon me, I guess that would be the left button on my mouse. I'm using a MacBook trackpad, so I had to think about that. While holding the mouse down, I'm going to drag over my cursor and then let up, and Snagit now is asking me, do you want to snag this particular area of the computer screen? Now, I could create a video, and the video would only record within the brackets that we have highlighted, or I could take a picture. And in this case, I'm going to just take a picture, and you can see the Snagit is now up, and I can begin to use some of the text and tools and effects that are available for Snagit. There's some really cool things you can do with like edges. So if I want to make the edges a little torn, and I can actually go in and create a bigger edge look if I want to. I've done that before, and I kind of like that effect. So you can play around with Snagit and add shadows, perspectives, reflections. You can change the color filters, a lot of really cool effects. And then again, the tools that we were able to go in and add arrows. If we want to annotate and add descriptions or pop-up windows or bubbles, we can do that. But I wanted to show you something really cool with Snagit, so I'm going to go back to the stamp icon that's right up here, and I'm going to come down and select Get More Stamps. Now this will take me to Snagit and their stamp area, so that if I wanted to purchase some additional stamps, or in many cases some of these are free, but since most of you are real estate professionals, I wanted to show you that down here, believe it or not, they actually have some stamps that we can use for Snagit. And so I have created the stamps, and now I have the realty stamps right there. And look at this, I can begin to add stamps right on the computer screen. If I want to even add a for sale sign, I could do this. And what's really cool is we could take this, I'm going to make this a little bit larger here. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to snag another image. Just going to get my logo. See, I'm using Snagit to do that. And I'll take a picture. That's going to bring up this icon. Now I'll come back over here. I'm just switching down here between programs. And I'm going to highlight this Mayfield logo and I'll bring that right onto the picture. So now you can see that I have actually, and I would take some time to kind of reformat that, but I've actually now created my photograph, which is right there, and I've been able to put that on top of the sign. So there's some very cool things you can do with Snagit. You just, like any technology tool or program, have to get in there and play around with it, experiment, try some different things. But I hope that you will take a look at Snagit. It's a really great tool for small business owners, but especially real estate professionals who need to take maps and add some annotations and do some different things. You can do that with Snagit. As always, thanks for watching this 2-minute tech tip. I know I go over a little more than 2 minutes each and every week, but hey, it's hard to do a tech tip in 2 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching.